Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Community Parade. We are here in downtown Canton on Sunday, July the 23rd, as you can see. My name is Scott Davis, and I'm joined on set by two of our finest interns and graduates of the Canton McKinley program in this career, broadcast media. Amanda Dukes, and behind the scenes, Miracle Walker, and the terrific trio in the truck, or in this case, the van belonging to the schools, Bill Widener, Trent Comer, and Robin Matalich. Well, hard to believe, this is the 60th anniversary of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and the annual Enshrinement Festival. Tremendous community support has made such longevity possible. And with that in mind, we have two special guests. I asked that this gentleman come on stage with me. We go way back. You're in your 8th year as mayor of the city of Canton. And Mayor Burnabei, thank you for taking the time at the outset here. What are you most, after 8 seasons, or this being your 8th, you're most excited about going into this year's festival?
Well, thank you very, very much. And it's so nice meeting Amanda today also. But you know what? Every year, and this is my 8th year as mayor, and every year is exciting. And I get excited every year, and we all get excited every year, and with good cause. This year, I think that when you ask what is my most exciting, and by the way, I might mention that we've had 7 festivals as mayor because unfortunately we lost one a couple of years ago due to COVID, so it's actually my 7th. But this year is, and every year has something that's singular and special about it. I think that this year is as special and exciting without diminishing in any way, shape, or form the quality and the excellence and the stardom and the honor of the great class that we have of the class 2023. We have something special this year, and that is the induction of Mr. Joe Thomas from the Cleveland Browns.
You read my mind. You read my mind.
Canton is in the middle of Northeast Ohio, and I think that almost everybody, I think there's a few, we've lost a few fans to maybe those Steelers and maybe the Bengals along the way. But, you know, it's been a while since Cleveland Browns have had something to really cheer about. And, of course, we hope the regular season will be this year. But we have something special this coming next 2 weeks for Canton to cheer about. And that is the induction of our own Joe Thomas, an incredible man. I think he's been the Cleveland Browns Walter Payton Candidate of the Year for 3 different years, which means that he does extraordinary community service all the time, and community record, an incredible record, of course, of endurance and perseverance and ethics and all the good stuff that you want everybody to follow, whether they're a football player or whatever they are doing. And we will be buried with Cleveland Brown fans and our Dog Pound faithful, and they are also well-deserving, and Joe Thomas is so well-deserving of this year, and that's what makes me especially excited this year.
And I second that motion.
Yep.
What makes the community parade special for you and also for the citizens of Canton? I mean, this is the kickoff, so I'm sure that's part of your answer.
I think that the community parade, and again, there's so many enshrinement events. I think there's something like 17 different days and so forth of enshrinement. Number one, the community parade is the first, and that's the one that really kicks it off. Secondly, you get the opportunity, and it's a unique opportunity where the kids in the city, and then, of course, their moms and dads and grandma and grandpas and other family members, and as you look around, you see them all here. They get to participate. They get to walk in a parade. Hey, and when you're a kid, that's a big deal and a fun deal and an exciting day for you to live and remember. And I don't care whether it's midget football leagues or cheerleaders, dance troops, or whatever, they will remember this day, and all of their families are proud of them, and I'm proud of them, and it's also a chance, again, to thank all the incredible volunteers that make this work.
And I
Thousands of them.
Yeah, and I asked you to be here because this is your last year being associated with it as the mayor of the city of Canton. And the related question, what are you going to miss most about being mayor, especially during the next few weeks? And are you going to enjoy the heck out of this one, especially?
I am going to enjoy the heck out of this one, especially. It's the last one, so I'll enjoy it for a couple of different reasons. But really, the greatest thing you take away from being mayor is seeing all the work that's done in preparation for it. Police, fire, EMS on the safety side, tens of thousands of citizens have to be kept safe for several weeks with many, many large events. The service people, when you see our streets are as clean as they get, cleaning, painting, picking up litter, mowing, all of that good stuff, and then doing it again and again, getting the city ready. And all the volunteers and the great people that work with us, the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce, the schools, the Hall of Fame Village, everybody that we have working with us in the many city departments and so many others, agencies, Downtown Canton Partnership, for example, another great partner in this thing that I really appreciate, and I will therefore miss that up-close view and working with them. And I will also miss riding in the back seat of a convertible with my lovely wife,
Yes.
Bernadette, who is with me today for the 7th straight year. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, we appreciate it.
you.
We congratulate you on what you've done for the city, your administration, and everyone. And I hope you have a great Hall of Fame.
Yes.
We
Great.
shall do so. And I thank you, Canton, and the greater Canton community, and Scott and Amanda for starting off today's community parade with this wonderful interview and giving me the chance to say these nice things. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. So while they transport the mayor down the street and get him ready to appear once again, Amanda, you're going to talk to another gentleman who has plenty to talk about as the general chairman of the Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival, Todd Herbergs. And this gives us a chance to see and to have him talk about all of the great people who are involved in this. I mean, I'm seeing numbers of thousands and thousands of people, 4,500 volunteers involved in all these upcoming events?
Yes. Actually, though, I think you're asking me questions for Todd Hawk, who's
No.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well,
I'm-
how about
I'm
having
unfortunate.
all that to choose from?
I'm sorry. I'm actually not the chair of the Enshrinement Festival. That's why.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, Todd, tell us about your
Yeah,
partnership with
yes.
Downtown Canton and the Chamber and what it is you do for
Yes.
the Hall of Fame Festival.
Thank you. Yes. My name is Todd Herbergs. I'm the chair of the Downtown Canton Partnership, which is an organization that supports all events, among other things, but supports all events downtown. So we are a premier sponsor of the community parade and super excited to be a part of that. So we're thrilled, love seeing so many people downtown, supporting downtown, which is the heart of the community. So we're really grateful for that, and it is a complete no-brainer to sponsor this amazing parade today.
Well, tell us how partnering with this feels so important to come in collaboration with a community parade, to be in touch with the community.
Yeah, I think we want to ensure that downtown is the heart and soul of our community. We totally feel like it is. We feel like it's an amazing neighborhood. And so whenever there are events down here, we want to support them. We want to encourage all major events to be down here. So the community parade, which kicks off Enshrinement Week, is we have to support it, of course. Of course we want to sponsor it. Of course we want to give money. And we want to welcome everyone downtown.
Wonderful. Let us know about some upcoming events that our viewers might want to know
Yeah.
about. Let the city know they're listening, they're watching.
Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, this coming weekend, we're having a Taylor Swift dance party downtown at the
Stop
plaza.
it.
I know, right? We didn't mean to compete with the Balloon Festival, but, if you go to the Balloon Fest and then you want to come back downtown, we're bringing in some DJs from LA and some lasers and fog machines and just having a 3-hour Taylor Swift dance party downtown. So if you couldn't make it to Pittsburgh or Cincinnati or, Vegas for the concert,
Oh,
we're trying to
dance.
bring a little bit of it to Canton.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That is amazing. Yeah,
super
we wouldn't know that. So that's
super
awesome.
excited. I hope all of you could, go up, see some balloons, and then
And then come down and
then
dance.
come down to dance in downtown. We're super excited about it. We're also doing a music festival right after Labor Day. It's a 2-day Canton Music Fest. And we support a ton of other events downtown that we don't put on, but there's a Canton Latino Fest, which we're really excited about. That'll be coming up soon. We're in charge of First Fridays, so please come down for August First Friday, which will be really soon. It's not this coming Friday, but the next Friday. I had to do a little bit of math in my head.
Thank
Sorry about
you.
that.
Real quick, let us know what you're most excited and looking forward to during the Enshrinement Festival as we hear the parade getting closer and closer.
Of course. I think it'll be the Zac Brown concert. Honestly, though, because I've only been to one other Zac Brown band concert, and I broke my foot at it in Baltimore. So I'm going to go this time and hopefully not break my foot. So
Good energy and healing vibes to you, your foot,
I'm
and everything
trying
else.
to not break anything. So
Thank you so much for talking to us. This has been amazing. We're going to get started with the parade, but we appreciate your time and everything that you do in the community and keeping all of us together and entertained.
Of course. Thank you guys so much. Love it. Have a great day.
Appreciate
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Scott, we can hear him getting closer. I think I can see the banner now. Yes, we
Yep.
see him marching down. It's incredible to learn about things that are coming up that we may have not known before. I haven't heard about the Taylor Swift dance party at all. So having that information is good to know.
Well, and talking to both of them, they're both, have the best of downtown Canton in mind. So they work as a team, so to speak, on different levels. So it was great to have them both. We appreciate that.
It's
And
beautiful to have a team where they know that they have a team, but they may not even know everything that they do. They just trust it, right?
Yes. And a lot of things happen behind the scenes to keep politics out of it.
As
All
you
right.
can hear.
Yes, leading us off this afternoon, the Canton City Police Department under the leadership of Chief John Gabbard. Their mission, to protect the lives and properties of the citizens of Canton, enforcing all city, state, and federal laws, preventing crime, while educating the public.
Thank you so much for leading us off today as they look good riding on those police motorcycles.
And not only coming up next is the Community Parade banner, but also the flag of the United States of America, the flag of the state of Ohio,
as well as the color guard. There's no better way to set the tone for today's parade than be featured by the red, white, and blue, honoring Old Glory. So that's always a good way to start off any of our local events. We're proud to have our national colors presented this morning by American Legion Post 44 here in Canton. We're grateful for the commitment of all branches of the military and appreciate their service both here and abroad, for sure.
and that third flag, incidentally, the American Legion flag. This is the Canton Ex-New Boys Association. Incorporated in 1960, 100% charitable organization. They ensure children have clothes and shoes so they can attend school. Their motto, that no school child shall miss school for the need of shoes or clothing.
The walking flag is actually sponsored by the Joseph A. Jeffries Company Incorporated, celebrating the American spirit with us today as McKinley's middle school football program, the 7th and 8th graders are Federal League champs for the third time in a row, led by head coach Franco Jamerson. Big thanks to Joseph A. Jefferson and Company for sponsoring today.
This is the enrichment drum line and dance line coming down the route. The drum line celebrating 11 years of fun and marching for youth ages 9 to 18. The float received the Mayor's Award 2021 Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Grand Parade. Other appearances, the Hall of Fame and Cleveland Marathons, a Junet's Parade. They earlier this weekend hosted an African American Arts Festival.
That was incredible. So much fun. I love this drumline. I love the kids. I love everything Miss Betty Smith does in the community and for this community. So she is definitely deserves all her flowers now. It's hard to believe all of these are youth, ranges of ages. Following them is the enrichment van driven by Miss Betty Smith herself.
Yes.
As she waves to us because she knows us so very well. She had a show back in the day, for all of you remember, On Track with Miss Betty Mack.
There you go.
Which is where I met her and all of you, actually.
Well, we have royalty, the 2023 USA National Miss North Ohio, Chloe Williams, 8 years old, state title holder in that organization. She keeps herself busy competing. She's also a Girl Scout, plays the violin, cheers and dances ballet. Finally being born with a given heart, she spends time giving back to her community.
And just past, you've seen the Oak Street Health. They are sponsor to this parade, so thank them so much. Oak Street Health offers access to quality primary health care centers in a growing number of cities throughout the U.S. Their Country Fair Primary Care Doctor's Office is welcoming new patients opening in August. Okay, at Oak Street Health, their doctors and physicians take the time to get to know you and your needs. They can help you with most of your Medicare coverage, set up a mail, prescriptions, coordinate healthcare service, and so much more. So schedule an in-person, phone, or video visit today. Thank you again. We appreciate you guys for sponsoring this community parade.
The Sisters of Soul Line Dance. Ricky Menefield started this class back in 2015 with the help of family. Began with 15 students, has now grown to more than 75. Their mission, to make a difference in the community by promoting health and fitness, one line dance at a time. Thank you, Sisters of Soul, for dancing in our community parade.
Have you
today.
ever done a line dance, Scott? It's a workout.
I tried.
It's a workout.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but
Listen,
I tried.
It's a commitment. It's definitely a workout. So I love that they're promoting different ways of health and wellness, and it's super fun. It looks like they're going to get ready to entertain us here in a minute. Show you all the hard work that they do. So many familiar faces, and as you can see, the age range varies. I'd like to mention, although it's called the Sisters of Soul Line Dance, as you see, there are still a couple gentlemen out there too, guys, so don't feel left out.
Here comes our friends from News Talk 1480 WHBC. Kenny Rhoda, co-host of the Kenny and JT Show, 3 to 7 Monday through Friday. Also part of the team, Jordan Miller, host of Live and Local, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday through Friday. Following Kenny, Billy Beebe, a producer, broadcaster, News Talk 1480 WHBC. And right behind them, Mix 94.1 van with Matt Fantone, driving the Mix 94.1 van. You can listen to Matt 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. throughout the week.
It's it's really cool to put faces to those you have only seen on Facebook. I remember seeing Jordan Miller updating us Facebook Live, and even just, through his posts about what was going on and questions. Back in 2020, I believe, is when I first seen him. I don't know how long he's been doing it, but it's always super awesome to see the face in person that matches the person you've been following. More so than not, like now, as you see us live, you'll meet people more that way. So I think it's absolutely incredible how we have that opportunity.
Well, while we have a moment, the Canton Regional Chamber of Commerce has partnered with the Pro Football Hall of Fame since 1963, producing the annual Enshrinement Festival. Pro Football Hall of Fame producing the annual Hall of Fame game, enshrinement ceremony. The Chamber producing the Balloon Classic, Up and Away 5K, Community Parade, Fashion Show, Enshrinees Gold Jacket Dinner, Canton Repository Grand Parade, and the Enshrinees Roundtable.
Welcome to live, guys. As they're talking, trying to relay messages. All of those exciting events that are happening, really a lot of goes to it. So there are more than 350 meetings. That's a lot of meetings.
Yes.
That are held by the Chambers Enshrinement Festival communities, with the committees sizes ranging from 15 to 120 volunteers.
Would you say 350 meetings? There's only 365 days in a year, unless it's leap year. You get one more.
Can imagine. Meetings are always our favorite part of work. Did you know that the Gold Jacket is one of the 3 physical icons of the induction, along with the bust and the ring, of course? This year's Enshrinees will have a custom-made Hager Gold Jackets for the first time right here in downtown Canton at the Enshrinees Gold Jacket Dinner, surrounded by 4,000 guests, the presenters, and many returning gold jackets. Such a fun event, an amazing time. I had the extreme fortune of going last year, and it was so much fun.
Interesting, and I don't know if it's a twist or not, but they have mailed the jackets to the homes of the upcoming inductees.
Oh, wow.
And some of the reactions are priceless. If you just look at the
They
coach.
play those at the Enshrinement, the Gold Jacket Dinner. They play when they gave them that, so that's amazing.
It's amazing. So
you guys see now the
to.
South Rangers cheerleading organization. They have been in existence for 63 years. This group has served their community well through exposing their youth to success and excellence through athletics. Good to have you here this afternoon, cheering us on, getting excited. They're getting everybody hype. I love it.
And they're bringing quite a group along with them. This is a large group that's very, very happy to be here and perform.
Looks like there's a lot of their supporters right in front of us. Amazing, amazing. I love the smiles, the excitement, the energy. That's what it's all about.
They were so great staying in exact lines. Great, you know there was a lot of practice put into this.
Absolutely.
And a lot of effort.
I love the dedication. You see the Hideaway Buffalo Grill Retro 46 motorhome right here, decorated in Cleveland Browns. Owner
Wow.
Mike Sylvester brings us his retro 46 Coach motorhome that celebrates his love of all things Cleveland Brown. Glad to have you here today, Mike, and go Browns.
And welcome to Canton Joe, to Joe Thomas. And of course, 46 when the Browns were formed by Paul Brown, dominating the All-American Conference, joining the National Football League in 1950.
Following them are the Classy Cat Line Dancers of Akron. Classy Cats is an all-female line dance group ranging from ages 29 to 59. Line dancing is a confidence booster and great cardio and a fun, healthy way to stay in shape. I'm going to agree.
I'll be right back. I need to get in shape.
It's fun. Definitely keeps you young.
Passing by the Old Canal Days Festival, Queen Courtney Powers, Lana Dorothea, Princess Grace McLaughlin, McKenna Cobb, Annabelle Piper. Glad to have the ladies with us.
Yes, and as you see on screen, Wishes Can Happen is a local nonprofit, all-volunteer charity that grants wishes to children who have life-threatening illnesses. They help make dreams come true for kids as young as 3 to up to 21 years old. And they work closely, of course, with the Akron Children's Hospital, physicians and families. What a great work they do. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today.
The Jackson Middle School cheerleading squad wants to get more involved in community events. Amanda Sens is their new coach. She wants to make sure the tradition of participating in this parade keeps on going. They cheer for their football and basketball teams as well as compete in competitions. Thank you for cheering your way down the parade route today.
Case Farms following them. Welcome, Case Farms, to today community parade. They strive to satisfy their customers' needs, focus on and achieving consistent quality and a safer workplace and operational excellence. Case Farm was built its business on a commitment of ensuring the health and welfare of its chickens, which are raised cage-free. It's a great day to have them out here. I love the joy and fun on everybody's faces. Coming right after them is My Sister's Oil, who I know some of these women very well. They are a nonprofit organization. They are comprised of 8 beautiful women, and their goal is to fill in the gap of the community needed. They sponsor yearly mental health awareness walks in Canton and provide hygiene bins in all of the city middle schools. They're busy volunteering with numerous local organizations. Their cup runneth over. Thank you, ladies, for all you do and for being here today.
Charlie's Angels Baton and Show Corps is in their 4th year of performing at local events and parades. Today they're under the direction of Charlie Ross. These twirlers come from different communities throughout the area, Canton, Massillon, Minerva. They perform shows at community events and nursing homes as part of their give back to the community. They welcome new members to have fun, make friends, and make a difference. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Glad to see you, ladies.
One of our fan favorites, Paws on Wheels, Northeast Ohio's famous Paws on Wheels, featuring 6 beautifully well-trained Shetland sheepdogs out of another journey, bringing smiles and happiness to many children and adults of all ages. Thank you for being in the parade today. I just know I can almost hear my daughter's heart melting as she watches the dogs go by.
You met him earlier today, Mayor Burnabei, lifelong resident of Stark County, 1964 graduate of Canton High School, Brown University, graduated in 1968, Ohio University School of College of Law in 1975. He also served 4 years in the United States Army, including 1 tour of duty in Vietnam. Proudly practicing law with his father Joseph, 1975 to 89. Married to Bibi, a Canton Central Catholic grad. They have 3 daughters, 5 grandchildren. Great to have them anytime in the parade, beginning, middle, or end.
Absolutely. He's always a fun interview.
The Waco Princess.
Waco next, we have Cassidy Mullen representing the Waco Firemen's Association. Cassidy is 6 years old and going into her 1st grade. This was her very first pageant, so thank you so much for joining us today, Cassidy, as well as the Firestone Park Rams cheer and football organization. This group participated in our parade last year and has been looking forward to being back with us. Thank you so much for coming back. This is the Louisville VFW 7490 Poppy Princess, Miss Maya Camilla Arguin, representing the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 7490 in Louisville. She's 7 years old and attends at Taft Elementary. Thank you so much for being here and congratulations.
Stark County Health Department mobile unit, brand new to the parade and the community. Mobile unit, new resource for the health department, utilizing to connect with the communities in Stark County. Opioid research, education, Narcan distribution, and treatment. Thank you, Health Department, for being here today and bringing us these important services.
Blimp City Bears is coming forth. As you see here, this is a football organization teaching young girls and boys the basic fundamentals to go on to cheer and play football at the high school level. Today, the group has nearly 75 members marching with them. Go Bears!
And as the Bears come through the line, if you go to the
I love the energy.
yes.
Especially in the heat.
We know you see it. We know you see it.
Performance and dance continues with the Thunder Elite Dance Team. It's an inner-city dance organization geared to teaching skills and technique to compete for their scholarships or opportunities on a higher level, college, professional, even Broadway. We strive to make advancements and college not only a dream, but a reality is what they say. So glad to have you all dancing down our route today. And look at them go. From East Cleveland, Ohio. Well, we had one Todd at the beginning, pre-game, so to speak, and this is Todd Hawk, chairman of the Enshrinement Festival. He'll lead over 2,500-person volunteer corps that helps with the planning and execution of the Enshrinement Festival. This is Todd's 21st year of volunteer service to the Enshrinement
Mr.
Festival.
Todd Hawk, chairman of the Enshrinement Festival. We met earlier. We had to make sure we came down here and see you today, sir. So riding the parade in this beautiful car. Tell me, what are you looking most forward to this year, and what goes all into this beautiful parade?
Just looking forward to seeing the community enjoy themselves, bring all the Hall of Famers and their families back into town, show them how much we love them being here as part of Canton and the community. And getting all these people out here today is fantastic. It's just seeing everybody's smiling faces.
This is awesome. This is your 21st year of the volunteer service, correct? And you lead over 2,500 personal volunteers. What do you want to say to your amazing volunteers today?
We appreciate you to the ends of the earth. They do so much work all throughout the year leading up to this. We just can't say that enough times to them. And we'll thank them when we're all done, when they do the great job that we know they'll do.
I know you guys take great care of them. Hey, thank you, Todd. Enjoy the parade. Thank you for all you do.
Here's the Louisville Constitution Queen, Bryn Evans. Her ambassadors, Paige Anderson, Carrie Horn, McKenna Christa, Abigail Leiser, Haley Napier, and Molly Simpson. They're staying cool despite the warm temperatures.
youth ready to tackle the upcoming season. This is the McKinley Youth in Cheer that you see coming down here, led by Natasha McClellan, excuse me. So cute. Opening act for the Canton McKinley High School Band, a tradition in our parade. Under the direction of Zachary Taylor during the school years, the marching band is active throughout Northeast Ohio. They played first at the 2022 Akron Christmas Parade and the 2023 Akron St. Patrick's Day Parade. The band was established in 1922 and proud to be with us today. They look forward to getting back on the field this fall, cheering on the Pups' victory. Go Bulldogs! Scott, you're familiar with that organization and all of them as you help cover the games and some of the amazing things that happen going on in McKinley. Coming up, we have a family fun day actually at Munson Stadium on Saturday, August 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So save that date, August 12th at Munson Stadium. That's 2501 Allen Avenue, Southeast Canton, Ohio, 44707. Don't miss all this amazing stuff that we have going on right here in the community, led by our beautiful local high school here. It's always good to see them out here as we support and people cheer for them, as we are hoping to cheer for our team here coming up this fall. Kicking off football season is always great. We do have a pregame special event. The McKinley Bulldogs versus the Green Bulldogs, Friday, September 15th at 7 p.m. at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, of course. And to join us before 7, they're going to do a pregame special event honoring the 97 and 98 championship teams. That's going to be incredible and so much fun. September 15th at 7 p.m. at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. We want to give a special shout out to Lightspeed Technologies that is making this broadcast live happen, helping us with our high-speed internet and business services. Lightspeed Technologies, technology made simple. If you guys want to contact them, you can reach them at 330-732-5784 or www.lsti.net. That was lsti.net. I'm always amazed by how well the band does in parades. I can barely walk a straight line, let alone play an instrument at the same time and stay on beat. It's impressive. Holmes County Antique Festival royalty coming through. Members of the Ohio Festivals and Events Association and Travel Ohio promoting OFEA and the Holmes County Antique Festival. Holmes County Antique Festival Queen Becca Shook, Queen First Attendant Alfie Soap, and Princess Attendant Audrey Sklobach invite you to the 61st Holmes County Antique Festival, October 7th and 8th in the historic downtown Millersburg. They hope to see you there. This is the Stark County Elites football appearing for the third year. Welcome to them. They were champions of the Midwest Football and Cheer Conference in 2022.
Ziegler, Bolt, and Nuthouse. Did you know that fasteners hold the world together? They do. They're showing us on this beautiful float. Ziegler's has been in business since 1964, supplying nuts, bolts, fasteners, and more to the Canton area. True supporter of the Enshrinement Festival, appearing in more parades than they can count. Happy that we're adding them to our list today.
And apparently a favorite of Trent Comer and Bill Widener, our wonderful broadcasters. So
I'm
thank
surprised
you,
they're not
Ziegler
on the float
Nuthouse.
right
I know, right? I thought Bill's for sure was going to run out there. You're seeing Miracle Cheer Elites. They are new coming cheerleading team in Canton. Welcome, ladies. They like to do the cheerleading styles of historically black colleges and universities while entertaining with dance and acrobats. Their style is new and fresh in community, empowering young girls to find their own unique personality and also prep them for college. I love it.
Many of us remember Scheffler's Meats of Canton. This 1997 Chevy Tahoe, owned by the Millard Scheffler, and now by his daughter, Nancy Kaler. Thank you, Nancy, husband Dean, for joining us today. It's in great shape.
You see T. Young and Company, also known as Tamara's Heart, is a nonprofit organization that heals youth from the inside out. Oh, I love that. They provide mentoring, life skills, and filling a gap in the need of the youth. They have a special interest for foster youth, providing them with clothes, shoes, and hair care. Wow, what an important organization. Thank you for being a part of the parade today, T. Young and Company. As they do a little step for us, I love that. Also impressive as they move and step. Amazing.
The Stark County Vet Center. From the Stark County area, VA committed to decreasing barriers to obtaining care by providing access and connection to services where veterans and their families live, especially in rural areas. This mobile vet center, one of more than 80 nationwide, providing services to eligible veterans, active duty service members, and their families.
Amazing and so important. I love that. Thank you guys so much for that service.
We mentioned at one point, 60th anniversary Pro Football Hall of Fame, the annual Enshrinement Festival. Tremendous community support has made that longevity possible. In 1961, Timken Company donating $100,000 for a fundraising campaign to build the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Donation of $300 or more would buy a lifetime pass to the hall. How about that?
Wow.
One individual wanted a lifetime pass so badly he pledged $6.25 a month until he could reach that pledge amount. I'd love to shake his hand.
That is incredible. People really don't understand the gem of a facility that we have in the hall. It's amazing what they've done and the plans that they have for that. So thank them so much. The community parade is a result of a year-long planning process. I'm certain after they're done here today, they might take a 5-minute break and then they probably start planning again. They processed by professional staff and team of volunteers who have dedicated themselves to celebrating excellence everywhere. And like we mentioned earlier, the 4,500 volunteers be secured to attend to the massive details of planning and staging of the annual Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival.
From neighboring Summit County, the Akron Bengals youth football and cheerleading. They've been with us since 2017. Again, organization includes both football and cheerleading. And they were established to strive to provide excellent mentorship in the hopes of creating strong work ethic and good character in all their athletes. We appreciate you making the trip down Interstate 77 to join us here in downtown Canton.
I'm very excited by the amount of Akron support and participation in this community parade. I heard that our McKinley Bulldog Marching Band also went to some of the Akron festivities, and again, with just the collaboration of growth and really community, it helps bring people together, and I love that. That's always important.
Even in Stark County, we had a group from Glen Oak, and they were coming so fast and furious.
Yes.
We didn't have time to talk about them. From my alma mater, North Canton Hoover, it's great to see a number of schools get involved in this event.
I agree.
Well, maybe I should talk about this one. This red truck made its debut 4 years before I was born. The 1951 Mack Pumper. 11,000 miles on it. That's wonderful. It's 2 trucks, part of the Schaefer family collection. It was the family's first truck. Has been with them for 50 years. Glad to see you out again this year.
Actually love fire trucks. It's one of my favorite things. I used to want to be a firefighter when I was a kid. As they ring the sirens, you'll see these Corvette enthusiasts, Buckeye Corvettes Incorporated, participate in more than 40 parades and homecomings throughout Northeast Ohio every summer. They also compete at local and regional car shows and racing events every year. This group has been celebrating Corvette fun for more than 60 years. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen these all around, and you're wondering, who are they? How do they just keep showing up? They decided they wanted to be Corvette enthusiasts, started a company, Buckeye Corvettes, Inc., and now they get to show them off. That's every car person's thing, right? Yes. Is to show off their car, see how fast they go, how nice they look, how shiny they can get. So thank you guys. Always great to see you, and thank you for being a part of this community parade.
All shapes, colors, but all Corvettes.
Absolutely. I love to see the different years. I'm sure my son is talking his dad's head off about them. He loves cars, and so does my nephew, and Corvettes are his favorite. So he could tell you a lot more than I could about the cars. I'll tell him to join the club.
Yes, there you go. Country Kids 4-H, a club that raises animals and shows them at the Stark County Fair. They also do non-livestock projects. Make sure you take the time to get out to see them at the Stark County Fair, see the animals, and grab some fair food.
You know what's awesome with doing this? I see them at the fair, the Stark County Fair every year. I love the fair. So just learning more about them and how they're involved in their community and what they do. Did you see a sweet little white duck on the back of their truck?
Special thanks to Lightspeed Technologies. Technology made simple. That's why I stayed out of their way. High-speed internet and business services. To learn more, and they're a great group that's helping us with today's production, you can contact them 330-732-5784.
Canton, Ohio Bad Boys, first time in our community parade. This is a youth group football. They are a youth tackle football organization committed to instilling confidence, character, self-esteem, honesty, integrity, loyalty, commitment, and respect in our children. Welcome, welcome to the community parade. I know a few of these kids and the parents and coaches involved with this organization, so I love to see them out here. They've grown, and they really are instilling and making sure that they have those qualities and characteristics. We have the cheerleaders and the football players.
Can't have one without the other.
Exactly, they come together. That's how the games work.
Stark Library District Library staff and Brookmobile. Stark Library strengthens the community by advancing literacy, connecting people, and encouraging exploration. They'd like to think of themselves as the community living room where friends gather to relax, imagination soar, and creativity grows.
Wow. Followed behind them is the TCT television network vehicle. The TCT stands for Total Christian Television, spreading the gospel throughout the day. This ministry has members that are with the Cuyahoga, Akron, Talmadge Chamber of Commerce. You may see this unit at many surrounding parades and festivals, and we welcome them here today. Thank you guys so much for being a broadcasting partner.
Next up, from Canton, Ohio to Akron, Ohio, Patterson Park, a football and cheerleading organization from Akron. It's good to see so many of the teams like Patterson in and out of the community. Playing sports at young age helps to promote a healthy lifestyle and teach kids transferable skills that they use far into adult life. And we're happy they are with us today.
They're not your Vikings, but Patterson Park Vikings.
Yes. The automobiles of the 1950s are like no others. The post-war Cadillac, a classic luxury car. It was the ultimate expression of America's prosperity during the 1950s. The original condition, 1950 beauty, owned by Larry Pitts, who was the Enshrinement Festival General Chairman in 1983. The car cost $3,200 when purchased brand new in 1950. Today, the estimated value, more than $40,000. Take care of the car, and the car will take care of you.
That is true for many things in life, Scott. He said it was owned by
Larry
the
Pitts.
1983 Enshrinement Festival General Chairman Larry Pitts. That's amazing. I love how, again, full circle, how things come around.
I think Larry was riding shotgun in the car.
As you see let's welcome our 2022 Stark County Junior Fair Queen Annabelle Keegley and Junior Fair King Aaron Rohr. They have been busy this year representing Stark County at many different area activities and livestock shows. This year's Stark County Fair will begin August 29th through September 4th. Make your way out to that, and hey, say hi to your king and queen while you're at it.
Well, take Flight Athletics, Flight as an F-L-Y-T-E, an all-new Star Gym in the Stark County area. They are currently located in Massillon, have plans to move to Canton in the future. They welcome school-age children and individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities from the age of 6 to 106.
Wow.
And we welcome them to our community parade.
I'm loving the showcase of talent and gifts over here. This is what's important. It's what it's all about. These kids love this, coming in, showing off.
It's the Buckeye Santas.
The Buckeye Santas gathering from all over Ohio. The Santas, Mrs. Claus, and elves, along with their Christmas performers, are happy to help everyone enjoy the season. With a hearty ho, 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 and a wish for a Merry Christmas, watch closely, and you may even see a reindeer fly, Scott. Might have to close your eyes. Thank you for spreading your Christmas in July magic with us. And I heard a rumor, or I guess it's facts, that their beards are real. So these are the real deal Santas.
Yes.
Real deals. Welcome, the Buckeye Santas, and thank you for spreading joy here at the Community Parade.
And you see they wear their summer gear. Not seen too often in these events.
Drive Friday, July 28th, 2023 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going to be at STEAM Academy at Hartford. All are welcome. Again, that is Friday, July 28th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The food distribution drive. I love how many we have of these and how much support that we get from these. I think it's extremely incredible of help bridging the gap with some of the food disparities in the community.
Same weekend, July 28th and 29th, it's the Balloon Classic and fireworks. A total of 5 scheduled flights, weather permitting. A night glow on Friday evening. Fabulous fireworks display Saturday evening. Saturday morning, having the Up and Away 5K for the second year. Runners and walkers, welcome to join the folks on Saturday the 29th. All this taking place at the Kent State University Stark campus.
There are going to be 50 hot air balloons. Did you know that?
I actually rode in one many years ago.
Oh.
And we took off from the location, KSU Stark campus, and we landed at neighboring Malone College.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was great trip.
I don't desire, but I think it's really fun to watch them as they float in the sky. It's always like this magical feeling, almost sincerely. Just so you know, guys know, the event is free. The parking will be $10. If you guys need more details on the Up, and Away 5K, like Scott mentioned, on Saturday, July 29th, you can go to www.profootballhallofamefestival.com/up-away-5K. That was fun. I didn't know how else to say it. That's great. That was great. And if anybody needs that, maybe I'll pop in on live and put that in the comments for those who are confused. I guess the proper grammar is hyphen, right? You know, us millennials, we nicknamed everything. Coming up is the East Community Learning Center cheerleaders. The East Community Learning Center loves to entertain crowds, and that is exactly what they're here to do today. They perform at pep rallies, mini parades, and have a huge following on social media. The Lady Dragons set trends and always perform to be remembered.
They're all great, but you know who's stealing the show.
Absolutely. And she knows it. Yeah, she did those moves better than I could. I love when the men also showcase the athleticism of cheer as well. I think that's incredible.
This is the Massillon Tiger behind them, swing band drum line. It's a driving force behind the fast tempos for the band. The majorettes serve as a premier front ensemble of the group. The drum major, Obi the Tiger, leading the band on the field, entertaining the crowds. And when I think of Massillon and McKinley and the honor I've had calling a lot of those games on local television over the years, we've got to remember the late Chris Smith, who was band director at Massillon Then a brief period as the superintendent of the Canton City Schools
Oh, wow.
before tragically passing away before his time.
Yeah.
And he was a class act, and it shows how these two schools can work together, can cooperate, and I give to you as my evidence the 100th game and the 101st, the classic games of the series. I was honored to be part of the live on TV broadcast.
Wow.
Estimated viewer audiences, well over 2 million people. And maybe it was only appropriate. Massillon wins the first game in overtime, and McKinley comes back to win at the then Akron Rubber Bowl. Ironically, they're just finishing tearing down that stadium.
Oh, that's
as we
right. I
speak.
just seen that. You see Obi the Tiger there, ready to entertain at all times. They're tired.
Obi probably wishes he could get a pair of scissors, maybe cut off some of the fur.
Right, I can imagine how hot that suit is.
Might as well say publicly what I've always believed, being so honored to cover this rivalry for over 40 years.
That's incredible.
It's a simple statement. McKinley is better because of Massillon, and Massillon is better because of McKinley.
The rivalry serves its purpose for both. It's always super fun to attend the games, and truthfully, that's what sports is all about. What's a good sports game without a rivalry, right? An event we haven't mentioned is our 60th annual fashion show luncheon. They'll be joined by a very special guest, Bea McPherson, the very first chairwoman of the fashion show in 1963. She'll tell you she's 101 and 6 years old. She's even loaning the Enshrinement Festival some of her couture vintage fashions from the 1960s. They'll be featured at the show, of course. Also, Stephanie Haney from WKYC in Cleveland will be our MC. Exciting and amazing event. Always fun. I know the fashion show never disappoints.
And one of those events from year 1 to now 60.
Exactly. That's incredible.
You're looking at the West Griffin Football and Cheerleading Organization of the Akron Parents Pee Wee League. They've been serving the community, get this, for over 60 years.
Wow.
They represent the west side of Akron in their red, black, and white. They work with children ages 5 to 13, giving each youth equal opportunity to play while teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer. Football season right around the corner. And it's great because what this parade does is feature a lot of the middle schools, the elementary schools, the youngsters who someday, who knows, they keep on the right track and maybe moved over to the Grand Parade.
Absolutely. That's the goal, actually, to keep this, again, the tradition. That's how we've been keeping it going for 60 years. So I love that it also teaches the students and kids from their community and surrounding areas about school pride, really. Because honestly, I think it takes a certain amount of confidence to come into another city and really represent yours. So shout out to them, and again, and all the support from the Akron community and surrounding areas.
before them all could went to LSU. So many chains on, I can't even see my throat. Please, I'm doing enough, that's why I always do the most. Bro, give race sponsor goals. Only billing just for me.
You're looking at the Canton South Middle School cheerleaders. This is their first time joining our community parade. Well, welcome. They're a combination of 7th and 8th grade students that cheer both on the sidelines, and they also compete. I've heard some things about Canton South competition cheerleading team, and they do an amazing job. I apologize. This is not the Canton South Middle School cheerleaders. Oh, they are with the West Griffin group. This is their cheerleader squad. What an amazing showcase of talent with the West Griffin cheerleaders. You know, with parade, Scott, it's a little difficult when they get the gaps in between, so we're trying to keep up with papers flying everywhere. That's just parade life. Hey guys, while we're still in between a few of our events here, don't forget to join us for the Canton City Schools Job Fair, July 25th, 2023. You can find out more about the available positions at www.ccsdistrict.org. Come be a part of our amazing Bulldog and Canton City School community as we help grow and encourage our youth through education and health.
The services provided by the Stark County Board of Developmental Disabilities help children learn to reach their full potential. They help parents because they make them more confident and support their child's development and help adults to live comfortable, independent lives. Services not only provide the assistance needed to improve a life when needed, they help provide support to last a lifetime. They help more than 4,100 adults and children living in our community, and we thank them for what they do. Canton South Middle School cheerleaders passing us by. They're a combination 7th, 8th grade students that cheer both on the
I'm
sideline.
having a great time. Thank you. How about you guys?
We're doing amazing. Thanks to you. You've been a big part of making this live broadcast. You guys thank this beautiful woman right here for helping us get all this stuff up and our lineups, everything that you see. Donna, what's been your favorite part of this parade?
I think my favorite part is just interacting with all the people, whether they're in the parade or on the parade route. It's just a ton of fun, and we have a great time every year. So thank you all for being out here and for watching, and share.
Absolutely. Please share. Joanna, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Central Raiders, an inner-city youth football and cheerleading organization established in Akron in 2015. They've grown to nearly 200-plus boys and girls ages 4 to 13 that play football and cheer each season, making them one of the largest organizations in Akron. Led by over 25 volunteer football and cheer coaches, easy for me to say, they thrive to mentor and support each of their children on and off the field. That's the important part, and it's great to see all of you here this afternoon.
You know, we're going to have to build this so where we run and interview some of these adorable faces walking by us, because that was too cute, had her hanging out the window with her pom-poms. I love to see this. They love being here, and this is what the community parade is all about. So congratulations and welcome to them. Amazing. The crowd's getting into it. I see their coach spraying them with water. That's very nice of her because it's hot. Something we didn't mention about the Fast and Joe and Luncheon presented by Crystal Clinic Plastic Surgeons. They have a pop-up shopping and mimosas at 9 a.m. on that day, August 4th at the Canton Civic Center at 27 Market Boutique Experience. There's going to be 20 local stores providing fashions that day. Cleveland-based fashion influence Iman Ali providing a unique high-end scene of diverse fashions and models. Entertainment provided by Humble G, the fiddler. I've seen Humble G, and he's absolutely amazing. Always a good time, always fun, extremely talented. Join us August 4th for that event. Please welcome Koala Cruisers, our main mode of transportation today at the Community Parade. Amazing. Thank you, guys. Zipping our units to where they need to be for the parade. Koala Cruisers offers private, school, group, medical, airport, and special event transportation for all ages from young children to aging adults. It's important to them that not only have a reliable ride, but that you feel safe from the moment you leave your door until you're back again. So glad to have you guys with us and a part of our community.
Next up, the purpose of the First Lady's National Historic Site is to preserve, interpret, and honor the role and history of First Ladies for the benefit, inspiration, and education of the people of the United States, and to provide global public access to information about how the accomplishments of America's First Ladies shaped our nation's history. As Canton's local unit of the National Park Service, the folks try to participate in as many community events to help spread awareness of the site and its resources to the local community.
Fun fact, the Jack-Yo exhibit, which is in the First Lady's National Historic Site, runs through April 2024. And Monty Durham from Say Yes to the Dress, for those of you who are familiar with the show, actually came to Canton a couple months ago and donated dresses to this exhibit. So I think that's incredible and noteworthy for them. This is our last unit, Scott.
The Rubber City Kings cheerleaders and football team. Second year participating in the community parade. They're excited to be here. Another youth middle school cheerleading group. They're spirit leaders for the football and basketball teams, a.k.a. the RC on their outfits for Rubber City Kings.
Play fast or not at all. I love it. That's their motto. I'm here. I'm with that. Great to see you all today, and thank you so much for being here. And of course, we just want to thank our emergency units who make sure that we stay safe and everybody is well in this heat. And thank everybody for coming out to the Community Parade Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival.
Speaking of thanks to Lightspeed Technologies, technology made simple. High-speed internet and business services, helping to put together this live stream and bringing you this event live. For more information, you can contact them at 330-732-5784. And there you see their website, www.ls. And you saw the rest.
Absolutely. We want to tell everybody about an event happening this evening down here at Centennial Plaza. I believe it starts at 4:30. The Save a Life put on by the Canton Fire Department. They're going to have a bunch of like CPR, first aid, and kind of a, what do you call them, like a station set up for you to learn and how to do things and be prepared. I think that's incredible. As they were stating, like, it's hot. You know, you could help someone before our first responders get there. You could be a first responder and helping save a life. So make sure you guys plan to attend that today. Shortly after this parade is wrapping up, you can just head over there and get some further education.
And that's great. All you have to do is think back to the playoffs in the National Football League this past season.
Absolutely.
The player going down, and now he's ready to get on the field.
That's so amazing.
Thanks to the combined efforts of the folks of, what was it, Cincinnati as well as Buffalo.
Correct, yes.
We'll never forget that. It has been
a pleasure.
So much fun.
It has been so much fun.
It's been never a dull moment. Things change on the fly. We did our best. We hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
And as we said goodbye, let's roll some credits and let's credit all the people involved in
Absolutely.
today's broadcast.
Be sure to share the broadcast, and you can find it on Canton Chamber of Commerce YouTube as well as www.ccstv11.com. The link will be there. Thank you all so much for joining us, and have fun.